speed, multiscale, and tons of weaknesses to exploit a weakness policy set. Top that off with Lightning Rod support, Para-Flinch support, and Comfey support. How can Lugia not be the best Pokemon in Regulation G? I don't know. Let's find out today. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's hop into some battles here, shall we? Going up against Blasi here, and Blasi's running that Calyrex-Shadow Rider form. Just so everyone's aware, by the way, too, I am still on the casual ladder at time of recording. The ranked ladder technically goes live, I think, when this video is gonna publish. But you know, I didn't record the video today. All that makes sense. So we're still going up against a casual ladder team, but it's somebody who's obviously preparing for Regulation G, because that is a very good standard-looking team. But I really love my ability to, like, nuzzle things. I love my ability to potentially exploit the Astral Barrage, especially if I'm at full HP. Yeah. Okay. So I'm kind of like, let's just lead with Clapton Cheeks and my guy Herman the Lugia. I like to lead this a lot. They have the Psychic Terrain, and I have no way of really adjusting to terrain. So it might be that I just bring my Ensign. It's very likely a water Urshifu. So while it's boring to bring the Ogerpon, might be my best play. I don't have terrain control, and they have two different kinds of terrain, so I'm like nervous about Comfey not being able to get priority with triage if they have psychic terrain up. I'm a little bit nervous about Ice Shard not being a viable option if I were to bring the Mamoswine for that same reason. And then also Mamoswine being weak to Grassy Glides and Surging Strikes. Okay. I feel like they're definitely tailwinding here. I could attempt to fake out the Torn, but in closed team sheet, like, Torn basically just always holds a Covert Cloak and another item, because you can't risk faking out Torns or else you just waste your first turn. I kind of want to nuzzle you. And I'm thinking we might just be able to Calm Mind with Lugia, especially if they just Astral Barrage out of the gate. Looks like they might do it. There's the Astral Barrage. They will pick up no KOs here. They actually wouldn't have even picked up the KO on Raichu if I didn't have the Focus Sash, too. So it feels really good to both break their potential Focus Sash, because we did not see Life Orb there, and paralyze them with this oncoming Nuzzle. Okay. I think I just get you in so I can recycle the fake out. I can Tera Steel now, just to be safe, and maybe just go for a recover. Because we know that they're going to be moving before Lugia, or at least the Torn will. We might get a full para on the Cali. If I steal Tera, I think there's a chance that I'm able to get to full health with a recover, which reactivates my Multiscale. You're kind of always playing off of the Multiscale potential. And I like the Steel Tera here, too, because we know that they probably have the Rillaboom in the back, or it's the Indeedee. And either way, I'll resist oncoming Expanding Forces and Grassy Glides. They Bleak Wind. Insyn's going to avoid that. That's great. Here's another Astral Barrage. Do we dip below half health? We do, and that's unfortunate, so I won't get the Multiscale reactivated, but I do like the recover, and that just stalls another turn of Tailwind, too. So now what I think I actually do is just Snarl here, and I'm going to Air Slash. I could Calm Mind again. I'm a little nervous. I'm just going to Air Slash. I'm sitting at +3 special attack, right? I Calm Minded and got the Weakness Policy turn 1. Here comes Urshifu. They're going to taunt Lugia. They did not want me to Calm Mind again, but that's no problem. I didn't even want to Calm Mind again either. Air Slash not doing nearly as much as I'd like it to, and the Snarl actually isn't going to hit the Torn either. Okay. That's a shame. That's a shame. I mean, it is just an Air Slash, right? Like, that's kind of the thing. You're trading off more damage from something like a Hurricane or something like an Aeroblast. I don't like Aeroblast in this format because it only gets 8 PP max. So I went for Air Slash because of the Paraflinch combo. I think I just Flare Blitz into the Torn. And hope that I live a Surging Strikes, to be honest with you. They Rain Dance. Might not live a Surging Strikes anymore. And probably won't pick up the KO on the Torn. Oh, they just close combat. Well, okay then. I'll drop you now. Good. Urshifu's out of the way. That was a big issue for Incin, honestly. And the Rain Dance does help them survive the Flare Blitz so they can live to Tailwind again. Basically. Here comes Cali again. Okay. They will pick up a KO with Astro Barrage now, so I gotta be super careful. We're definitely gonna see a Tailwind as well. I can't protect with Lugia. I think for the one turn that we know they're going to Tailwind, I can get in my Water Grass type. Ogerpon's health is a little less important now that... Oh, they did just Bleak Wind, you son of a gun. They probably will get the KO on Ogerpon now, then. Spooky, 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 spooky. Okay. I still can't pick up the KO on the Torn. I think I need Fake Out to kill Torn here. Snarl did a lot of damage, though, to be honest. I need the Torn to not be Covert Cloak. They're going to Tera. If they Tera Ghost this Tornadus... No. They Tera Ghost to try and get more damage on the Astro Barrage, which is a great call. It's a great call. We get the KO with the Fake Out. Hold on, did they not get... They didn't get Tailwind back up ever, did they? Could be wrong about that. Can they kill Incin here? They cannot. That's really important. That's really important. Let's hit this Snarl. Well done, Incin. It's no longer 4 times super effective, so we will not get the KO there. But what's important is that I think because they never Tailwinded, Lugia should be faster. Now, if they have a Fake Out user in the back, I'm still in trouble. I'm still very much in trouble. It's the Incin. Okay, okay, okay. And that's at full health, man. I think I need to play around a potential... Full Para. Full Para might be my win con here, unfortunately. I'm just gonna recover, I think. If Full Para is my win con, then Snarl is what I need to happen here anyway. If they Fake Out Lugia, it's the same thing as... Yeah, I would still need the full para if they fake out Lugia, right? So I think I just recover here. They do not kill me. We got the full para. Come on, Snarl. Come on, Snarl. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Hold on. This is not over. Insyn's best way of hitting Lugia is to Flare Blitz me, and we have one more turn of rain here. Oh my goodness. Steel Tera was the play. Oh my god. We also got more HP back from the Calyrex going down. Okay, so we parting shot you. We definitely just recover here. In the rain for this one turn, there's no way that their Flare Blitz is going to kill me unless they, like, uber crit through, right? They just parting shot. Hold on. That's not damage, dude. Maybe they just felt like it wasn't worth it to go for a Flare Blitz there because the rain was happening. Their Insyn went before mine, too, so I don't know if that's always going to happen, but... Let's see. I think I just... recover again. I think I would go up through Multiscale if I did this. Let's see. Do we get Multiscale back? We do. So this Flare Blitz is trying to hit through a Multiscale there. That's recoil. Oh, man. This is such a great end game. And as much as the Bleak Wind Storm helped them pick up the KO on the Ogerpon, which felt like a really good offensive move, ultimately Tailwind is what they really needed. Or, you know what? That's not even really true, right? Because I did need to play to the win con of the full para. And that ended up happening anyway. So even if Tailwind was up, they ended up just canceling the battle. Even if Tailwind was up, I still was sort of banking on the full para happening, and I think that Lugia probably still outspeeds Insyn under Tailwind, so it's not like their Tailwind would have helped the Insyn take on the Lugia. I don't know, man. That was a really exciting game, though. Good game to my opponent. Going up against Borgia here with what I'm going to call not a standard regulation G team. This is not like game one at all. Now, it is a regulation G team. Like, they got the Miraidon and they got a Milcery, which I gotta assume is, like, slower than Alcremie and therefore better under Trick Room. Like, they're definitely trying to set Trick Room here. What I love is that I do have the Raichu, or if they are trying to do stuff with Miraidon. Like, honestly, I don't really know how they hurt Raichu and Lugia next to each other. I kind of feel like these two next to each other are fantastic. We can go with Comfey there. I kind of like the idea of having Ice Shards, too, even if they get the Trick Room up. Though, my guess is that I'll be able to stall out. I kind of just want to bring... I haven't made a team with Mamoswine yet, despite it being in the game now for a while. So I kind of want to get Mamoswine in a game here. But I kind of feel like I can stall out the Trick Room and then Mamoswine can come in and be hitting like Icicle Crashes and stuff. The Dusk Noir is interesting too, right? Like, what is Dusk Noir doing? Why not Dusclops? You know? Ooh, that Pokemon's name is a URL. Interesting. I think I just nuzzled the Dusclops. Feels weird. Actually. Yeah, I think I nuzzled the Dusclops. I think they're just going to protect the Ursaluna, which gives me one turn with Raichu still in to protect. Which would allow me to, Ooh, they did not protect the Ursaluna. Okay. I'd love to just stall one turn of Trick Room with Raichu if possible. Calm Mind's going to go a long way for me here. I just need to keep the Raichu from dying so that when Miraidon comes out, I have a really good... Okay, they didn't even target. That does so little through the multiscale. It's crazy. And they Shadow Ball. They're not even setting Trick Room yet. Honestly, that turn makes me feel like they're not a serious team, because why would you Shadow Ball Raichu there? Just to break the Sash? That was weird, gang. That was really weird. Let's keep them Shadow Balling. If they're not going to set Trick Room, like, go for it. We know that they can't Blood Moon again. They just might get rid of Raichu if I don't... Yeah, I do want to keep Raichu alive. Let's just Calm Mind again. They're going to swap out. Really glad that I didn't Encore there then. Here's the Miraidon. Tera Steel actually just kind of walls them. Because if they have Parabolic Charge, they could still hit me. Okay. I could Tera Flying. I think I'm going to do it, actually. If I Tera Flying the Raichu, I can't get hit by Earth Power. I'm still immune to electric moves. Like, I think it's a pretty good play. I don't know what move I used here. Maybe I just Encore. I'm going to Encore the Earth Power. Then they literally can't hit me with anything. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good call. And then I just Earth Power you. The big issue here is that, you know, I don't have Multiscale, and if they go for Parabolic Charge, they're going to deal a lot of damage to Lugia. I don't think Parabolic Charge is enough to kill Lugia at +2 special defense. It's like a slow Miraidon, too. It's so weird seeing Miraidon move after anything. It's slower than some stuff, but you know what I mean. They go for Electro Drift. Unaware of the Lightning Rod. Let's go. That is what this team is about. And now they're stuck Earth Powering against 2 Pokemon. That's wonderful stuff. I kind of feel like... Did they Tera yet? No. I'm just going to keep them Electro Drifting. And I will shift... Actually, I could just Calm Mind again, right? Did Raichu move before my Miraidon? Am I crazy about that? I think it did. Why did they Shadow Ball? Were they just trying to break the Sash? What were they doing? What were they doing there? Keep on Electro Drifting, baby. Alright, so now I just need to protect. I'm at +3 everything, and I haven't even broken my weakness policy yet. Not +3 everything. +3 special attack and special defense. And I think I just Air Slash you. Now, I don't think this will kill still. Like, we're still just Air Slashing, right? I'm going to guess we're going to half health the Primarina here. Which is like a good deal. We got a little bit more than that, actually. And the D-Gleam comes out. Doing quite little. Okay, now I just double into Primarina. No problem. Actually, I think I just Earth Power in case Air Slash can technically miss. Nuzzle's almost enough to take out the Primarina on its own, which would have been awesome because then the Earth Power would have gone into the Miraidon, but that's okay. The Tera Flying on the Raichu is massive in this game. I was able to sit there in front of an Ursaluna and a Miraidon and be both of my Pokemon completely incapable of being hit because of Encore and because of the typings that I that I sort of landed on. Ended its encore. No more electric terrain. It's about to get encored again, though. I'm not going to let it. Or I'll kill it. Ursaluna's coming out. You okay? Let's keep you Electro Drifting. Because even if Raichu does die... Look, even if I don't get a flinch on Air Slash here... and they're stuck encoring, stuck Electro Drifting, I have a plan for that. Like, I first of all outspeed the Miraidon, right? So I can always just pick up the KO on it if I need to. That's not even where my mind's going. They take out Raichu there. Okay. I'm actually glad that that happened. The encore is actually over. But I'm cool with that, because I'm now going to Floral Healing you and Earth Power this slot. This will put me above Multiscale range, which means that I have tons of defense to take an Electro Drift, and I want to take an Electro Drift because Weakness Policy is going to activate. They're also not on electric terrain. Discharge is doing... You could have been Oh, you couldn't have been... I was like, you could have been discharging all along. That's not true, though, because I did encore them into Electro Drift. All right. All I do is Floral Healing you, and I now have... I mean, there are crosshairs on Dusclops' little one eye. I almost said between Dusclops' eyes. Even if that didn't kill, we had a paraflinch situation there. And now they just outrage. I mean, I get it. You're mad. Honestly, I honestly wish they didn't outrage, and here's why. I feel like that further confirms that this wasn't a serious team. I really thought my opponent was cooking there, though. I thought that the Milcery was maybe a pretty cool play to bring. Maybe it's like with a Violite has better defenses than Alcremie, but still is just decorating. Like, I could totally see that. I'm actually going to look into it now. But I think that like the Shadow Ball turn 1 was sus from me as far as like the experience of this player. And then also like having Outrage on Miraidon at all, right, is a little bit sus. And we never saw them actually try to Trick Room. So... not nearly as competitive a battle as that first game. However, I do really love that we were able to sit there and showcase how Raichu can help Lugia not care about Miraidon, which is probably its biggest... Calyrex is in there too. Calyrex and Miraidon are Lugia's biggest problems. But to be able to sit there and support Lugia in the way that it did was fantastic. We were able to showcase how good the Tera Flying is on the Raichu. We were not able to showcase the Mamoswine at all, so that's a bummer. But yeah, good game to my opponent. First battle was better. That's going to be it for this Lugia video, this Lugia showcase. I'm very excited for the ranked ladder to go live. Because now that I've sort of like tried out a bunch of different restricted Pokemon, I feel like I know what I want to do and sort of like shaping what are going to be better teams now that the ranked ladder goes live and we see more serious play and the meta sort of like shapens up in a way that's better than what people are just like having fun with on the casual ladder, including myself. But thank you so much for clicking this video in the first place. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is typically when I stream. I battle against the chat, and I play on the ranked ladder. Come by for one of those. I'm always excited to see people. Thank you for clicking this video in the first place. And click on one of these other videos if you're excited about Regulation G. All of them are also still casual ladder videos. But from here on out, I'm going to be recording on the ranked ladder because it is technically now live. If you're watching this video, the ranked ladder's live. Go play it. It's very exciting. Use these strats. These teams will work.